I feel like I'm becoming a little bit obsessed with the way Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders are playing football right now. They are demoralizing some teams, and after a little bit of a skid, they came out here and absolutely put their foot on the gas pedal, demoralized the Tennessee Titans, went up 28-0, I believe, in the first half of the game, and just were nasty, right? Now, in this play specifically, we see something from Jaden Daniels that you just don't see rookie quarterbacks doing. So, the first thing that we notice is we have press man covers to the bottom side of your screen. Now, one thing that stands out is you have two guys over Luke McCaffrey, which tells us one of two things. Either they're going to blitz this guy into the quarterback, or they're going to maybe have this guy drop back into a zone and play man-to-man. So, the first thing that Jaden Daniels wants to read are these guys right here. If this guy blitzes in, right, with our route concept here, with the quick out and then a slant by Terry McLaurin on the out, if this guy blitzes in, we know we have one-on-one coverage, right? So he drops back, he reads his key defender, but now he's in the passing lane, right? So it is very, very hard to get it around this guy. He's going to sidearm this thing to man-to-man coverage, and Terry McLaurin's going to pluck this thing out of the air. Guys, this is a thing of beauty. Again, you do not see rookie quarterbacks making a throw like this. You got DB pressure off the strong side, and even still able to get it around him. Or off the weak side, I should say. My bad. But even still, unbelievable. In this video, we're going to break down a ton of plays that I absolutely loved here from the Washington Commanders. Before we dive into the video, do me a big time favor, hit the like button. If we get over 550 likes on this video, we will be dropping a part 2, maybe even tomorrow. So hit that like button and let me know, who have you been impressed with the most so far on this Commanders team? And let's get right into the video. All right, here we go. So right here, we got this typical, 22 personnel. Basically what 22 personnel is when you have two backs in the backfield, whether you want to call this guy a fullback or a tight end, I don't really care. Either way, you got two backs and you got two tight ends out here as well with just one wide receiver. So a lot of the times the defense will come out here in this massive package to to really stop the run, right? And what we get here is a play action fake to the running back. The second level defenders are going to bite up just slightly. We're going to get a crosser over the middle that turns into a wheel route. We're going to get a stop over the middle of the field and then a crosser by Terry McLaurin. Now we're going to go through for Jaden Daniels a full field read, all right? So what a full field read is basically when you go through all of your options, right? Scan right, scan left, right, and then get back to where you want to throw this football. And usually when a team is in zone, as we can tell, it looks like they're in a shell defense here. The defense is going to rotate to where your eyes go. So he's going to look to the right. These guys are going to bite over there just a little bit. Now he's going to scan back over here. They're going to rotate in that direction as we see there. And then he's going to open up the back side of the end zone with Terry McLaurin once again. This is beautiful. Now, I do want you guys to keep in mind that it is really tough to kind of break these down without the all 22 coaches film, so make sure you guys hit the like button for that video. But man, what a play here, going through a full field progression, keeping those feet moving in the pocket, and then throwing an absolute great touch ball right to Terry McLaurin in the back of the end zone. 2 touchdowns in this game, at least in the first half for Terry McLaurin, man. Absolutely unbelievable. Let's go. All right, let's give a big shout out to a rookie, Mike Sainristil, absolute dog. They did just cut Emmanuel Forbes the other day, so very interesting, but basically just tells you they have faith that this dude is going to develop into a stud. So right here, we're just going to get basically a sweep out to the right side here with Tony Pollard. You're going to notice these defenders, or these offensive linemen, they're going to get to that third level. They don't really care about Mike Sainristil because they don't see him too much as a threat. Now, don't get me wrong, they do want this pulling guard to get out there to him, but I think Sainristil does such a good job avoiding traffic, avoiding the block, that he is able to, break down the offensive player, Tony Pollard in this case, right? Break him down, make sure he doesn't overcommit going to the outside. So right here, you can already kind of see him setting that edge, making sure Tony Pollard cuts his back up the middle, but still avoids the blocker, right? Goes through a little bit of a face mask here, right? Gets his face mask pulled. Throw the flag, ref. It don't matter though because his teammates hold him up, and Mike Sainristil never gives up, man. Getting into that, into the ball carrier's hands, ripping that thing out, and then the Commanders dive on it for a loose ball. Absolutely amazing, man. Let's go. You cannot sit here and tell me right, you don't love watching the Commanders play football, because when you look at them, you know, even just last season, this team is completely different. They fight, and they are just animals when it comes to wanting to win football games, wanting to be coached, and just wanting to be better. This team is, you know, the exact reason we watch football, man. Let's go Commanders, man. You guys deserve this, right? Now, before we get any further into the video, do me a big time favor, guys. Hit the like button. But also, right, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the family. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And we will be covering the Commanders throughout the entirety of the season, which means offense, defense, individual player breakdowns for almost every single game. We got you guys covered. And like I said, if we get a certain amount of likes on this video, expect a part 2 to come out tomorrow, right? With that being said, let's get into another one. All right, here's one of my favorite plays of the day. If you hear my dog barking, don't mind it. I do apologize. But we're going to see one of the most athletic, elusive quarterbacks in the NFL right here. A little bit of a read option once again. We're going to get a power scheme to this left side. All these offensive linemen going to trend in that direction, right? And then we're going to have this tight end and the running back pick up on the man side, or just the opposite side, right? And again, he has the option. He can hand this football off to his running back here, or he can keep it RPO, pass it off here. The defense does a really good job of overcommitting to this out by Zach Ertz and Noah Brown to the outside. So he decides, okay, I'm going to run this. Now, at this point in time, there's no way in your head do you think that they are getting a touchdown this play. He looks like he's going to be absolutely clamped. You have 4 guys and you have 2 blockers. Well, first thing he's going to do, jump cut to the left, use 1 blocker to guard 2, get up the field, 1 cut again, make a man miss. Great block by the tight end, 87. Unbelievable play. Unbelievable play here by the offense. And Jayden Daniels, this dude is a wizard. He's a magician, and man, you gotta love it. Every single Sunday for the next 2 decades, we're gonna get to watch this guy play some football. I cannot wait. We have one more play I really want to break down. Let's get into it. And here we go again within that red area. And whenever this team with Jayden Daniels is within that 5-yard line, man, they are so tough to stop, because, you know, not only is Jayden Daniels a threat to take the ball with his legs, but also you have Brian Robinson, you have Zach Ertz, and you got a bunch of these, you know, Bates, right? Terry McLaurin, a bunch of guys who can go up there and just go get the football, right? So right here, we're going to see a little bit of a play fake to the running back, a little bit of an RPO. We can either hand this football off up the middle, we can keep it to the right side, or we're going to have, once again, this crosser, same thing from before, and then our tight ends on block and releases. Zach Ertz going to get over the middle of the field. Again, you have about 5-6 different things that you can run in this one single play, which again makes this team just so dynamic. He's going to read the defense. A lot of these guys are going to bite up, kind of overcommit to the run. And, you know, whenever you have Jayden Daniels, yeah, you probably should be overcommitting to the run. He's going to drop back. He's going to realize, okay, we got one-on-one coverage with my tight end, who is massive, right, over their DB, who's not as big, throws it up wide open, easy touchdown. And this one pretty much closed out the game. I do know that Tennessee went on their little 13-0 run there, but this one pretty much just put the nail in the coffin for the win for the Commanders. So huge game, big win, back into the win column, 8-5 on the year. I am going to end the video here just because I want to save a majority of the film for the all 22 coaches film, man. It is going to be amazing, going to be so much better, so make sure you guys stay tuned. That video will be dropping tomorrow if we get enough likes on this video. Subscribe if you're new. It's free, doesn't cost anything to join the family. And yeah, let's go, man.